Hi, good morning, everyone, and happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you. Right, so because of Raksha Bandhan, I had to cancel live analysis session on this weekend, and I'm recording this today. We'll share it maybe in some time as well. Okay, so let's start. So last week, what we saw was around 560. There was some resistance, and we are down from there. And today, we might see that this is the place from where there is a gap down. So this will act as a resistance, right? So we did saw this acting as some resistance in the last week. We had this as resistance even on Bank Nifty. From there, it came down almost till 35,100. So we are now at support. Let's see whether this sustains or not, because we are around 35,060 or that even number, right? So that is where we are. IT did okay, and FMCG had a good rally, especially Hindustan Unilever made a new all-time high last week. Nifty Auto had, again sideways movement, and Pharma is still, taking up the beating. So we'll have to see now what each of the sectors shows to us. And let's start this week analysis. So this is going to be for 23rd and also the month end. Okay, so let's start. What is we have with Nifty? So Nifty has a gap down doji, and this is the 560 level that I was talking about. See, this is the level where I was talking about. So this is where we are, and we are coming for a 60 support after a long time. So do we still fall further and bounce after the 60 support? There is also a price support here. We see this as a first time support on this consolidation. So either we consolidate, move up from here, but this is the gap which we need to close. So my view is we might remain in this gap for the period of this week. Okay, and if we close this gap, we might again move towards 770. Okay, so we'll have to see what the market does. This indicates a sharp turn down in the RSI, which also says that we might go into some correction or some consolidation again, because this is not a good sign. Okay, here we see a doji at upper band resistance and maybe also at an all-time high. So this is again another sign for some reversal or some correction. Monthly is also looking okay, but we need to close above the doji high of the previous month high. Then only we are okay. Otherwise, we can say that this acted as resistance. So now 16,560 is very critical. We need to close above that. Okay, and remaining daily again, it's a doji itself. So let's write down. We are at 433 daily. This flag is gone now. Daily doji at price support, but came down. I think so. Okay, daily doji at price support, but gap resistance. Okay. Weekly doji at upperband resistance. Okay. Okay. No inbuilt bearishness yet. Okay. And yet you can say monthly basis it is still an diamond index. Okay, so everything is about 60 and it's on still at all-time high. This would remain same. Okay, I am not looking for any changes. I think Friday's low is also around 350 if I'm not wrong. It is 342. So 350 is yes acting as a good support right now. Okay, so this remains still intact. Okay, so nothing changes in the support resistance for Nifty. Now let's see Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looks weaker compared to Nifty, but it is at 40 support now. It's a doji at 40 and also price support. Okay, so it is at price support and there is a huge gap resistance now. So we need this gap to be closed. So we might see, this zone for expiry maybe. So we might see it coming up again till 35,700. And this is where we might see some resistance again, because then this has been broken and there is some volume here. So this line should act as resistance. So around 35,750 is the level where we might see the market turning up and might resist if there is a bounce from 40. There is no bounce from here. We might stay in this range and then come down further till 34,300. So this is where we might see the market movement now. Weekly is also below 60 and there's an evening star at 60 resistance. Okay, but again there is price support here and 35.63 is where we are, and there is a shooting star on monthly as well. So again we need to see where we close. We need to close above this 35,500 or 35,600 to remain in this range. Okay, otherwise we start falling again. So we need the month end is very crucial for both the indices now. So let's write down on BankNifty. So 35,063 is where we are. Doji at price and 40 support. So weekly has bearish setup at support. So weekly has bearish divergence. Confirm with evening star at 60 resistance. Okay. Shows shooting star at 60 support. Okay, it is no more golden because everything is below 60 apart just monthly is at 60. Okay, now again we need to reframe this. Okay, so this now goes back to 35,600. 900, 36,200. This is 34,800. Sorry, this should be 35,100. That we see direct 244. Okay, let's move to the other indices. IT, it's just growing and growing. 33351. This is daily is still okay. There is no bearishness here. Weekly is bandwalk. Monthly also bandwalk. Monthly RSI is 87, so there is a chance for it to now retrace. Let's see. But since some steam is left, 84, 80. So weekly we still have some steam left. Let's see. So 33351. It's just gone like anything. So daily breakout on upper band and bandwalk started, weekly bullish candle and bandwalk, monthly is bullish candle at all-time high and bandwalk. So diamond index, there is nothing else that you can say on this index. That's it. And no bearishness yet, okay? So this looks to be all good. Let's see infra. Infra has got some bad news. Okay, it's come down with a gap. Weekly, it has got bearish engulfing. And the shooting star finally on the month end. So some retracement after this bearish divergence, and it can come down a bit. So let's see the stocks of infra as well. Let's see reality. Reality has gone down. It's coming down maybe for support here at this level. Okay, weekly also it's gone down and it's now coming up for support here. So it looks okay to me if it bounces from here now. This is also at support on monthly. So reality is looking decent to me. I think still there is a chance that we see some bounce from here. This is one sector to be watched out. Let's go to FMCG. FMCG has got a band over on daily. All thanks to HUL. Okay, so now it's again a diamond index 38596. It's 38596. So it's almost 1500 points gain in last week. Okay. Doji at 60, now it's a daily bullish candle and started. I don't think so there is any bearishness now. So bearish divergence nullified. Okay, so nullified last week ही हो गया था ये तो. Okay, so now weekly bullish candle and bandwalk started. Okay. And monthly also bandwalk अरे 9%. तो ये तो गया. It's a diamond index now. It's a diamond index. So we have three diamond indexes. Let's see what happens next. So pharma, I think it has gone into a rest in peace mode. So pharma is still taken up more beating after last week. I think it is at support. but broken 20 ms. So the chances it might come down to here, lower band 40 and as well as price support. This is gone below 40 now. So अभी भी इसको कोई सहारा नहीं है. इधर bullish divergence था वो भी चला गया है, and now it is broken even this. So if you look at this, the base has been shaken now. This was the base. Okay, now we are below the base, and that base has been broken with a long green, a long red. So long red broken, we might see something like this, still further downward movement. Okay, तो किसी ने तो बोला था डॉक्टर रेड्डी डाउनसाइड फ्लैग का मूवमेंट तो चला गया, but it can still have further downside. So this is where you can see it coming. So still some 600 points fall is possible in this index before it starts moving up. Okay, so this is not looking that good. Okay. Really long red below 40 and long. Now this is lower band walk, by the way, which is bearish. Band support again. Below 40 and Bullish Candle below M20 support तो नहीं, below 20 में हो गया ना अभी. Okay, and monthly CIP at previous all-time high, which is still there. Okay, so we'll keep it as this. That's it. Auto also bandwalk started. So there is an bullish divergence here. This also might come down to here. This level or lower band for support. So इसमें भी ज़्यादा fall है. And monthly is broken 60. So now monthly can also come down to this level. So this is now gone. So ये index भी है. So 9904. We have 60 and 20. It's bearish, just below 60. Okay, so let's see stocks now. Doesn't seem to be much attractive. So let's see what we now have in stocks as well. See, normally if you see a gap up tomorrow, I would be not surprised as well, but I don't think so it will sustain much. And if it sustains also, we will not get much entries now. Because if there is a gap up with a huge points, then there is not going to be any entry on any side. So I think it's going to be the month-end manipulation now. Let's see what it does. So ECC does not give us any trade. It is at support of 38% and now at this. So not looking that good. Let me see Reliance section. Reliance resisted 60 again. It's at price support, but there is a huge gap now. There's a huge gap here. If the gap would have closed, it was looking really decent. Doesn't. Asian Paint did a very good move. Just moved about 60. Why on the bandwalk since it's continuing? There is also bearish divergence here. 79.68. It's interesting. Okay. So we introduce the middle. Let's see. Asian Paints you can have one over here. So it's 3108. Let me go to September series because we'll now take September series rather than anything else. So let me go to September first. So this is now September we have. Okay. BankNifty September is at 35,204 by the way. Is 16464. Paint. September can be viable. Okay, so let's see. Now let me write here. This is Q18 down
Asian Paint is a buy. ACC will remove because I don't think so. It's looking anywhere good. Price. So first it is Asian Paints. And oh, it's just gone beyond. There's no entry here. It has also crossed the previous all-time high. Hmm. Okay. It also went like this. So FMCG is not going to give us any entry. Let's see. Let's go to pharma and see if we find any short trade over this. There's not much of a short trade here because this is where we might see some support. So when weekly 40 has been broken now, the बाप रे ये तो एकदम ही daily RSI has gone to 10 for all of our. This does not make sense. Supply seems to be intact. Hmm. Four, three, two. Seven, eight, seven.
Hmm.
Let's go to something. So pharma, we saw FMCG. Let's see TCS. TCS is not again a doji around here. Three 649 is the high. 3604 is the high here. Yes. Hmm. This is the bonus wala part, so don't just ignore it. Risk is bigger, so I'm not considering it. It's a buy actually. It shows some strength if it comes down to here and then bounces. So this is also, there's no entry in IT as well. So if you bandwalk, not give any entry. There is divergence here. This guy. This is interesting. So there's a clear bearish divergence here. It's now been resisted there. So if we come below and close this gap, you go short here to here. Okay, so this is what can happen. Let's go to the multi sectors. This again has gone down. Nothing much here. So in this sector, you can see some more fall. I think we might come down to here. So should have been no short. Do this. I think as per top bottom, you can short again if it breaks the same thing. So let's have the top bottom trade only for Maruti. So Maruti, another figure cross here. Another drop is 40 or a. Okay, so there is again no setup here. So let it be. Bajaj Auto. Okay, so it's at 40 as well as there is a bullish divergence. Let me see here. It's 37, 39. So there is a 4 bar bullish divergence here. There is weekly and monthly. Okay. See something here. This can be 7, 800, 780, I think 785. Target is expect this. What is this? Okay, let's have one trade on Bajaj Auto. Three, 7, 8, 785. It's 3850. This is 3740. Yeah, okay, 36. 4 trades so far. Let's go to Pidilite भी उसी दिन पहुंच गया था अभी वो भी छूट गया अपने हाथ से जाने दो उसको. Okay. Let's go to finance, HDFC Bank. What do we see in HDFC Bank? Okay, it's broken 60 and it is going down. Okay, 60 resisted on weekly and doji. कुछ तो गलत दिखा रहा है ये डेटा, बट गलत है. HDFC. This I think I'm still going to keep this entry for us. 28. This will still remain as is. ये देखो बेटा, target TRF नहीं होता, TGT. That still remains. Okay. So SBI Bank. सभी ऐसा क्यों दिखा रहे थे? So this is because it is September and it is not continuous data. Okay. तो गलत दिखा था. It's a gap supporter by the way now. This is a gap support for it. So let's see whether it bounces from here or it has all fall down again. So State Bank and we saw IT, Pharma, banks, we saw Maruti and also auto. And but also so I think almost we got all the sectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Reliance and Asian Paints and also. Okay, so I think this is what we might have. That's it. I think I don't think more trades possible. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So thank you all, and once again, happy Raksha Bandhan to every one of you. And please don't forget to like, share, and comment on this videos if you're liking it and if it's helping you grow your knowledge. Thank you, everyone.